Hi, Eileen Fuller here. This is part of my 90-day video challenge, and I'm decided to do a series on a baby boomer's perspective on certain aspects that are worth sharing and the life lessons on self-improvement and personal growth. So today I'm going to talk to you about the benefits of writing a daily journal. And I've been doing this for a number of years. It was about 15 years ago, I think, maybe even longer, that I read a book by Julia Cameron called The Artist's Way. This is the companion uh, Morning Pages journal that goes with it. But Julia Cameron is an author that found that she was suffering from writer's block. And she developed a methodology for herself that she later began teaching in workshops, not only to blocked writers, but also to artists that were frustrated, were not progressing, or had stopped their art for one reason or another. And so she began to teach these seminars, which turned into a whole business for her. At first, it was very small, and she had a friend who convinced her that many people could use this. So she created a whole series of workshops and then books that, she was obviously unblocked from her writing when it came to doing that. So I took the book, The Artist's Way, and began using one of her daily techniques in there of writing morning pages. So this is basically waking up a little bit earlier than you would normally in the morning. And my routine is I prop myself up in bed with a cup of hot tea, and I begin just stream of consciousness writing. It was interesting because I was moving some more things from the old house to the new house, and came across a whole box of journals. Not only did I write in this Morning Pages journal, which I believe it started in this one, I started in 2009 to 2010, but I found some back as far as a dozen years ago. And I read a few pages of those to see what my life was like at that time. And it was amazing to me to see what my insights were then and what my life was like then, how much stress I was under. I was working in the banking industry and actually in the mortgage division of a bank, and my department was I was manager of a statewide department, so I had to travel the territory, mainly just in the Reno Sparks area and in the greater Las Vegas area. But there's like an 8-hour drive in between, so I always flew back and forth. It's only an hour to fly, but there was a lot of pressure on me, and this pressure caused me to have health issues. One time I came across, I'd just gotten out of the hospital in Las Vegas where I'd gone for a conference, and I started having chest pains. And so I checked myself into the hospital there, and they ran a bunch of tests. My heart was okay, but come to find out later, I was having what's called esophageal spasms that was caused by stress. And so I'm so thankful in my life now that I don't have that. I don't have that daily stress of dealing with the pressures of having loan officers whose Loans were being slowed down in processing in a processing center that was unresponsive, and realtors and borrowers that were all coming to me to try to solve things for them. And management who was pressuring me and my whole department to produce, close, when we had all these obstacles in the way. So I was very thankful to be able to give up that career in 2003. My job got eliminated, and I got a severance package, and I got to walk out the door, and I have never gone back. But what I have done is continue to write in my daily journal and write what I'm learning, what my insights are. Here's another book that I've kind of put together some sayings on the front. Determine that the thing can and shall be done, and then find the way. That's a quote by Abraham Lincoln. Every artist was first an amateur. That was stated by Ralph Waldo Emerson. Dare to Dream and Watch What Happens was by Flavia. I don't know who said go barefoot and build your dreams, but hey, it's nice to be able to go barefoot these days. Teach us to delight in simple things was Rudyard Kipling. Keep your face to the sunshine and you cannot see the shadows by Helen Keller. Well, this morning I have some early morning light coming in my dining area window, and I'm looking out at my freshly planted garden. I planted it a week ago, and I planted 2 tomato plants and everything else from seed. Well, the lettuce is starting to come up. I gotta get out there and do some weeding because some of the weeds along the side are starting to get prolific. Maybe I'll leave them for the rabbits to eat. I don't know. I'll soon have to kind of barricade it off because where we live now, this was our first try at gardening in our new home. And we've got quail and rabbits and chipmunks and a bunch of other birds that are going to be trying to eat our seedlings before they come up. My husband put in a drip system on a timer, which makes it so much easier to garden. We had a garden in our old house about 3 years ago, and we planted things, and then we went on a trip for a week, and we came home and things were just popping up all over. So, and it was due to the fact that everything was automatically being watered for us. So that was great. But I digress. Fun stuff. Teaching watercolor. I'm still doing that. Here's one, Roger's nephew and nephew's wedding day in Billings, Montana. And cooking for the dinner and playing games with the family. Just, it's cool to read back and see what was written, but also to note what ways I've changed, what ways that doing that stream of consciousness writing has helped me to focus on the things that are important and to de-stress from the things that aren't, and to write down some things that I'm grateful for and for the abundance in my life. Another tool that I found on my bookshelf that I haven't looked at in a while is called Simple Abundance, a Daybook of Comfort and Joy by Sarah Ben Brethnak. She also provides a journal system, but It was a New York Times bestseller, Simple Abundance, um, back in '95, and so this one came out in 2005. It's the 10th anniversary edition. Um, it contains 366 evocative essays for every day of the year. Shows you how your daily life can be an expression of your authentic self. And as soon as you choose the tastiest vegetables from your garden, establish a sacred space for meditation and follow the rhythm of the seasons. Here the mystical alchemy of style and spirit is celebrated, and your true path leads to a happier and more fulfilling life. So there are many tools out there that are available for you to help you with your daily journaling. I recommend it for men and women alike, and I recommend a morning journal because it starts your day organized, and you should be jotting down a to-do list and a list of things you appreciate at night, things that you're thankful for, perhaps at night, and then put some things you appreciate in your morning pages or morning journaling. That's all for now from Eileen. I get to work from home on the internet and add to my income without adding stress. So if you are interested in learning more, you will find this video attached with a link that you can go start your own business for as little as $25 a month. And with that, you'll learn to do blogging and other forms of social media like videos. I'm a baby boomer that's learning new skills and glad to share them with you. Have a beautiful day. Bye for now.